Good morning. We're out here drinking coffee. I have a chair right across from me. Come have a seat. Let's chit chat a little bit. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. And this is not any type of reading or anything. We're just going to talk life. A lot of people need to talk life. A lot of people have been holding stuff in. And I want to really encourage you to not do that, as difficult as it is. A lot of people hold stuff back because of fear of judgment or how it will be received. And then the problem is when you finally do release it, it explodes. I've seen it time and time again. For the record, I'm not a licensed psychologist. I'm not a doctor, although my initials are MD, and I do use the term spiritual surgeon because that's what I am. And to become a spiritual surgeon, you have to literally die and come back to life many times to even understand how source works, how people and their behavior works. You have to understand the complexities of life to be able to give guidance properly. I'm amazed by how people will have very 3D belief systems that have been proven to be corrupt, yet they will go and condemn others for their beliefs. And more often than not, it comes from our blood relatives when we all start coming online, when we progress and kind of go through our enlightenment phases. And one thing I've noticed about anyone who resonates with these words that I'm saying, or maybe has similar beliefs to mine, I don't discriminate on any belief system or religions or any of that, because we all are on our own journeys and we all have the right to believe in whatever we want. And if people have a belief system, that is freaking awesome. You should absolutely have something in place to maintain your spiritual health, because it's just as important as your emotional health, your physical health, all of that, right? Your mental health. So to not have a spiritual health practice it's not going to do you any favors, in my opinion. But again, I have never knocked any belief system. I have never retaliated or said horrible things or told people that what they represented didn't matter. I've never done that. Yet I find it interesting that the people who are the most closed-minded will attack people like myself, probably like you as well, and tell us we're crazy, or like we aren't validated by them, so they just don't take you serious. That is so hurtful for Source to hear, because we are all children of the earth. Different generations have different belief systems, and that's totally okay. I'm sure when I'm of age, I'll have my own beliefs. Hell, we'll probably have robot kids walking around by that time. It's kind of scary to say that, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, right? A lot of people are really struggling with their mental health right now, and the ones that are struggling the most are more often than not the ones that are the quietest about it. They act like everything's okay. They don't feel comfortable opening up to anyone. Well, if that's you, if I just described you or one of your loved ones, this is a safe space. I always want to create a safe platform that facilitates openness and communication and love. And it's not always easy facilitating these things when I'm still human. I still go through a lot of my own challenges. One of the biggest things I've committed to is at least being open and honest about those challenges and communicating them appropriately. But if you're like me and you've made mistakes, we all have, depending on the foundation of those belief systems that I previously just described, you're not going to be received at all. At all. You can't, it's like talking to a brick wall. It's like talking to a person that's drunk and trying to actually get them to comprehend what you're saying. It's like talking to someone who just will never take you seriously. Like, it's just a waste of time. So if that's you, If you don't feel heard, whether that's maybe you don't feel heard by a therapist, or you don't feel heard by your family, or you don't feel heard by your boss, or your whatever, your kids, whatever it is. Today I want to talk about you. Take everybody out of this. Take everybody out. We're going to talk about you. How are you releasing your stress? How are you releasing your anxiety? Because the more you hold on to it, I'm telling you, the more you stay shut, closed, and think, one of the mistakes I made here, I'll give you an example. One of the mistakes I made when I was coming online was that I felt ashamed by society to go to anybody and talk about it, when in fact that was one of the worst decisions I possibly ever made. I didn't feel comfortable doing that, right? So it was really challenging to work through emotionally. It's a confusing time. These are confusing times, right? We have a mental health pandemic going on right now, and unfortunately, because of some of the things I've done in my past, people don't take me seriously anymore, and that's okay. What people think of you is none of your business. So please understand, what I think of you is none of your business. But if you really want to know, I'm going to let you know. And if you want me to know, go ahead, let me know. I'm a big girl. I can handle it. You're a big girl. You're a big boy. You can handle it, right? Or can you? Can you? Not so sure about that. See, people think they can pop off and say stuff and then not get it back. Confirmation. That was a tow truck driver that just honked. I don't know who that was. I think he did. I don't know who that was, but whoever. Hey, hi. But that's what I'm saying. See, Spirit's connecting with me and you right now in this moment, okay? That was not a coincidence. I'm on to it. You're on to it. I just want to say I'm so proud of y'all for pushing the boundaries and the limits of your mind, and pushing the boundaries and the limits of this box you've been built in. Because that's just a facade. It's just a facade. You matter. You always have mattered. You truly make a difference here on this earth. And you are so appreciated. And if no one's told you that in a very long time, then honey, please receive these words. 'Cause that's truth. I only speak the truth, and the only time I lie is when I'm drunk. And honey, I ain't drunk, okay? How's that for some real talk, okay? I'm open to receive all the love, and you should be too. I've been doing a lot of sessions this week with people. 90% of them are asking me about love. Love matters. But it always comes down to one thing at the end of the conversation. It's that, am I good enough? Can you please tell me if I'm crazy? Am I good enough? Why am I being rejected? It's that insecurity of that inner child coming out. And all the sessions I'm doing, I'm seeing it. So I want you to get a picture of yourself when you were a little kid. I want you to put it somewhere where you can see it every day, on your mirror, in your car, in your wallet, whatever. And whenever you start talking bad to yourself, I want you to look at that photo of you as a kid. Would you talk to that kid that way? You shouldn't. Maybe you were a kid and people were really mean to you. Yeah. I remember I was 5 years old. This is a true story. This was my mom's mom, my grandmother. I was told we were having a father-daughter basketball game at school, and the daughters were the cheerleaders, the fathers were playing basketball. And I was really excited about it, and I wanted to show my family my routine over at my grandma and grandpa's house. My grandma told me flat out, literally verbatim, at 5 years old, "You're too fat to be a cheerleader." Over the course of my lifetime, so many of these little comments would be said, and you only know what you know. our elders could only do as good as their elders were, and if they had shitty parents, man, it's going to be a domino effect, right? Until they wake up and take it, their own advice, or they have the willpower and strength to admit their faults. But maybe you were a little kid that got talked to like this, and maybe you don't have anyone in your family that can give you support right now, or you don't feel that way anyways. Chances are the feeling might be mutual, and I'm not defending anyone that you're not in alignment with or that it didn't work out, regardless of if they're family or friends or spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Again, we're talking about you. The sun just came out. It's a beautiful fall day. The leaves are falling. It's crisp. I want you to take the day, even just 15 minutes, and take some time for yourself. Hug yourself. Oh, I love you. You're so good. You're a great person. You really matter. You care about people. Hug yourself. Hug yourself. Comfort yourself. Ooh. Hold your face. Look in the mirror. Look yourself in the eye for 30 seconds and say, I love you. And don't look away. This exercise usually gets really emotional for a lot of people because you start looking deep into your own soul. And that reflection will be the reflection of what's inside. Say thank you for every little thing in your life. Thank you for the conflict. Thank you for the struggles and the challenges, because if it weren't for that, I would not have made it this far. This world would have eaten me alive, right? Thank you for the little bit of money I do have. Thank you for the clothes on my back that keep me warm. Thank you for the food in the cupboards. Thank you for my children. Thank you for my vehicle. Thank you for, I want you to be thankful for everything, because it starts there. Gratitude. Attitude of gratitude. That's actually one of my favorite sayings. Having an attitude of gratitude is one of the best things you can start your day off with consistently. Be grateful. Say thank you. So let me say thank you to you, my viewer. Thank you for supporting me all these years. Maybe you've just seen my videos recently, but thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for receiving these words. I hope they help. I hope that it's a little extra step in your giddy up today. Freaking, oh my God, I'm so country sometimes. Anyways, but I want to say thank you to all of you, because you just watching means more than you would ever know. And so when I tell you I'm watching you, I hope that means a lot. Because if I'm watching, it's because I like what I see. I don't watch stuff that makes me unhappy. I don't watch stuff that's toxic to me. Did you know I stopped watching TV 6 years ago? Have we talked about this? I don't know if I told y'all this. Those that are close to me, they know I literally stopped watching TV. The only time I would ever have a TV on in my home would be for my dog. Quite literally, he would watch TV or background noise, so I didn't feel alone. But I stopped watching TV. I might watch a movie every once in a great while. But the game changed when I did that. I stopped taking this toxic, negative stuff in all the time. And it's hard, especially with the industry I'm in, I have to stay up to date on all sorts of stuff going on. But first it started with taking TV away. And then I said, well, I really don't want to listen to music that's really angry if I can help it. I'll allow myself times to do that. Like I love rap music, freaking love it. I love all music, but rap music in particular just hits my heart. But I allow only a little bit in at a time, because it can be very energetically, like straight fire, right? I limit that coming in. I limit what I eat and put into my body if it's not good for my body. I've lost 165 pounds. I'm going to share some photos at the end of this video, actually. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to share some photos. I want to show you the power of strength of what you can turn your life into. You don't need to lose a whole lot of weight. I'm not saying you need to lose weight, but what I do want you to do is just really focus on your vessel and keeping it healthy. Okay? My poor dad took 2 nasty falls this week, and pretty sure he broke his tailbone. But we've been talking about health a lot, and it's crazy how we live in a world where people won't go to the doctor or won't fix something on their body until it gets hurt or broken or a disease happens or something like that, right? Be proactive instead of reactive. That is one of the best gifts you could ever give yourself. And I also want to encourage you to be supportive of any of your loved ones whenever they're going through health issues. And I'm not just talking physical, I'm talking mental health. One of my traits is when people push me away, I used to try to cling to them because I wanted them to receive my love and my healing, and you can't force that on people. If they don't want to receive it, they won't. So you can't force that. Same vice versa, okay? Oh, I wish y'all were here with me. I mean, you are, but it's so freaking nice. Anyways, there's the message for the day. Check out these weight loss pictures if you've never seen them. I hope they inspire you. Say thank you for your health. For real, for real. Don't ever take your health for granted. And truly thank you so much for everything y'all have done for me. All your love and support. Stay up, stay strong, stay focused, and don't you dare give up. Don't you do it. I'll be on you like white on rice. Don't you give up. I'll talk to y'all later. Take care.